Kakashi versus Majin Buu. The impossible battle the sky above the ruined city, cracked with pink lightning, as reality itself seemed to tear apart. Kakashi Hatake stood on a crumbling rooftop, his single visible eye narrowed as he assessed the impossible situation before him. Through some cosmic anomaly, two universes had collided, and now, the copy ninja of the Hidden Leaf Village faced something his world had never prepared him for. Majin Buu. The pink creature floated in the air, his childlike face twisted in amusement. "You look strong," Buu giggled, his voice echoing unnaturally. "Buu wants to play." Kakashi's hand moved to his headband. He'd fought countless enemies, mastered over 1,000 jutsu, and survived wars that claimed the lives of legends. But the chakra signature emanating from this being, it wasn't chakra at all. It was something else entirely, something that made his instincts scream danger. "I don't know what you are," Kakashi said calmly, lifting his headband to reveal the Sharingan. "But if you're threatening this world, I'll stop you." Buu tilted his head, genuinely confused. "Stop, Buu." "Nobody stops, Buu." Without warning, Buu's hand stretched impossibly long, shooting toward Kakashi like a pink spear. The ninja's body flickered, using body flicker technique to vanish just as the rooftop exploded beneath him. Kakashi reappeared 50 meters away, his mind racing. That speed, that power, was beyond anything natural. His Sharingan could barely track the movement. Fast Buu clapped excitedly. "Play more." The creature opened his mouth, and a pink energy beam erupted forth. Kakashi's hands flew through signs. Earth style. Earth wall. A massive wall of earth rose before him, but the beam tore through it like paper, forcing Kakashi to substitute with a nearby piece of rubble at the last second. It landed hard, rolling to his feet. Standard jutsu weren't going to work. This thing could destroy cities with a thought, but Kakashi hadn't survived this long by fighting fairy. Survived by fighting smart. Lightning style. Lightning beast tracking fang. Kakashi's hands crackled with electricity, forming a wolf of pure lightning that charged at Buu. The creature simply laughed and swatted it away, but Kakashi was already moving, creating shadow clones that spread out in every direction. "So many," Buu giggled, unleashing a barrage of energy blasts that destroyed clone after clone. But it was a distraction. The real Kakashi was already in position, his hand crackling with concentrated chakra. The lightning blade struck Buu directly in the chest, piercing through the pink flesh with a sound like tearing fabric. For a moment, Kakashi felt hope until Buu looked down at the hole in his chest and laughed. "That tickles." The hole regenerated instantly, pink flesh flowing like water to seal the wound completely. Kakashi's eye widened. Regeneration at that level. ... It was impossible. Buu's body suddenly expanded, becoming enormous, his shadow engulfing Kakashi. Now, Buu's turn. A massive fist crashed down. Kakashi barely escaped using Kamui, warping the attack into another dimension. But the strain was immediate. His Mangekyo Sharingan wasn't meant for a prolonged use. And against an opponent like this, every technique needed to count. "You're strong," Kakashi admitted, breathing heavily. "But strength isn't everything." He created more clones, each one preparing different jutsu. Fire style, water style, earth style. They attacked from all angles simultaneously. The assault was impressive, coordinated, the kind of strategy that had defeated S-rank criminals. Buu simply stood there, letting everything hit him, taking damage that would obliterate mountains. And then he yawned. "Boring now," Buu said, and with a casual wave of his hand, released a shockwave that vaporized every clone and sent Kakashi flying backward through 3 buildings. Kakashi struggled to his feet, tasting blood. Several ribs were cracked. His chakra was depleting rapidly, and his opponent hadn't even tried yet. Through the dust, Buu floated forward, his expression shifting to something more sinister. "You know what? Buu is bored of playing. Buu will turn you into candy now." Pink energy began swirling around Buu's antenna. Kakashi recognized a transformation technique when he saw one, even one from another universe. If that hit him, it was over. Gamoi. Kakashi focused his Mangekyo Sharingan, warping space itself. The beam curved, pulled into the parallel dimension, disappearing harmlessly, but the strain on his eye was immense. Blood began trickling down his cheek. Boo frowned. You keep disappearing things. That's annoying. Good, Kakashi muttered, formulating a desperate plan. He couldn't win this fight through power. Boo's strength was absolute, his regeneration perfect, but maybe... Just maybe. Lightning clone juice. Multiple copies of Kakashi appeared, but these were different, diffused with lightning chakra. They moved erratically. They swarmed Boo from all sides. More. Boo sighed dramatically. Fine. As Boo destroyed each clone, Kakashi was calculating. The creature had immense power, but his fighting style was simple, almost childish. He relied on overwhelming force and regeneration. He didn't think strategically. That was his weakness. Kakashi's hands moved through an intricate series of signs. Shadow possession. Using a technique borrowed from his friend, enhanced with his own chakra control, Kakashi's shadow extended across the battlefield. Boo looked down, confused, as the shadow reached his feet. What is his body locked up? It wouldn't hold long. Boo's power was too great, but it didn't need to hold long. Kamu! Lamari! Kakashi focused everything he had left into his Mangekyo. The space around Boo began to twist, warping, trying to pull the creature into another dimension entirely. Boo's eyes widened as he felt himself being torn away. No! Boo screamed, his power surging. The shadow shattered. The warping slowed. The sheer force of Boo's energy was resisting the dimensional pull. Kakashi collapsed to one knee, blood pouring from his eye. He'd pushed himself too far. The Kumui was failing, but he'd bought enough time. From the sky, a massive seal formation appeared. Kakashi had been preparing it throughout the entire fight with carefully placed markers. Every clone, every movement, had been setting up a grand sealing technique. Sealing Gutsa. Dimensional prison. The formation activated, creating a barrier that began compressing the space around Boo. It wasn't meant to kill. Kakashi knew that was impossible, but if he could seal Boo away, trap him between dimensions. Boo thrashed violently. Boo will not be trapped. The barrier cracked, then shattered. Kakashi's heart sank. Even his most powerful sealing technique wasn't enough. He'd thrown everything at this monstrous best. Jutsu, his most advanced strategies, techniques that had defeated gods of the ninja world, and nothing had worked. Boo floated before him, angry now. You hurt Boo's head with all your tricks. Now Boo will destroy everything. Kakashi stood on shaking legs, ready to make one final stand. He had no chakra left, no techniques remaining, but he was still a ninja of the hidden leaf. He would face the end standing. Then, something unexpected happened. The cosmic rift that had brought Boo to this world began pulsing with light. The dimensional barriers were stabilizing, separating the universes once more. Boo felt it too. No. Boo's not done playing. Looks like fate has other plans, Kakashi said, a slight smile on his face, despite his exhaustion. Boo turned back to Kakashi, his expression oddly thoughtful. You, ... You are strong. Not power strong, but brain strong. Boo has never fought someone like you. As the rift began pulling Boo back, the creature actually smiled, not his usual manic grin, but something almost respectful. If Boo comes back, we play again. Promise? Kakashi actually chuckled, despite himself. I'll be ready. With a final flash of pink light, Majin Buu disappeared, pulled back into his own universe. The rift sealed behind him, leaving only silence and destruction. Kakashi collapsed, lying flat on his back, staring at the sky. Every muscle screamed. His chakra was completely depleted. He'd need weeks to recover. But he was alive, and somehow, Impossibly, Hidi survived an encounter with a being from another world, a creature of pure destruction that his universe had no answer for. As the NBU operatives rushed to his location, Kakashi closed his eyes, a single thought echoing in his mind. I need to train harder, because if beings like that existed in other universes, and if the barriers between worlds could break, the ninja world would need to be ready.